Imagine yourself coming face to face with towering Tyrannosauruses, soaring Pterodactyls, and colossal Brontosauruses, all living and breathing in the modern age. Prepare to have your perceptions of reality shattered as we reveal the astounding truth of how the world would have looked if the dinosaurs had never met their fateful end. You won't believe your eyes. A world of giants. Imagine if the catastrophic asteroid strike that impacted the Yucatan Peninsula 65 million years ago never occurred. Without that cataclysmic event wiping them out suddenly, the age of dinosaurs would have continued dominating the Earth. Towering theropod giants like T-Rex and Allosaurs would still freely roam the lands, competing for territory and resources with a wide array of herbivorous behemoths such as Brachiosauruses and Triceratops. For millions of additional years, the planet belonged solely to these colossal rulers of the Mesozoic world. During that extended period, dinosaurs would have further evolved and diversified into many new variants as they do. Meanwhile, less imposing groups like early mammals were likely relegated to subsisting as small, inconspicuous creatures hiding in the shadows of these gigantic, ferocious rulers. However, what if, through gradual adaptation over prolonged generations, some mammalian lineages advanced in traits like fur, endurance, or intelligence, gaining subtle advantages that enabled a few exceptionally hardy smaller species to elude predation and eke out an expanding presence? Perhaps eventually, one group could even achieve sentience and civilization, emerging finally from beneath the towering saurians' notice and control. The rise of small mammals. Without the mass extinction event clearing the way, mammals would have faced intense competition from dinosaurs dominating every ecological niche. Initially remaining small, like mice and shrews, they likely would have specialized in nocturnal arboreal habitats or underground caves to survive. The age of Dino Mammals. Perhaps one of the most extraordinary possibilities is what may have occurred if attributes from mammals and dinosaurs successfully blended over deep time through convergent evolution. The emergence of gigantic Dino Mammals, exhibiting a fusion of reptilian armored bulk with the heightened metabolism and smarter problem-solving of mammals, could have incredibly flourished. One might envision saber-toothed wolf-like carnivores the size of school buses, hunting in highly intelligent pride and taking down hadrosaurs with their razor-sharp claws. There may have been rhinoceros-sized armadillosaurians covered in armored plates and fur, capable of living in nearly any environment. Omnivores larger than bears utilizing both cold-blooded brawn and warm-blooded brains may have prospered as well. These theoretical Dino Mammalia could have filled ecological roles as apex terrestrial predators or heavily fortified herbivores, outcompeting their less evolved or rigidly instinct-driven dinosaurian and mammalian contemporaries. Most remarkably, it's conceivable these fantastic hybrid forms, if any emerged, may have possessed the ideal amalgamated traits to survive even when early mammals alone could not, possibly giving rise to entirely alien lineages that could have shaped life in wholly unexpected ways. A world of man-sized mammals. If small rodent mammals did steadily expand their ecological dominance after millions of years dodging dinosaurs' notice, they likely would have increased into larger forms. Imagine tree-dwelling primates the size of bears gracefully leaping among forest canopies, herds of bison-sized rhinos, and cow-sized deer hidden in prairies. Ferocious dire wolves the size of pickup trucks may have formed highly social packs to bring down hadrosaurs. Perhaps the most extraordinary development would be an order of man-sized bipedal mammalian hunters establishing themselves as clever killers rivaling dromaeosaurs. These human-like hominids could have grasped tools, used fire, and even begun to organize themselves socially far earlier than our ancestors. Though remaining far smaller than most dinosaurs, intelligence may have granted them apex status above all others. The rise of the diverse civilization. If intelligent hominid or proto-human species had emerged among the dinosaurs, the evolution of civilization likely would have followed a vastly divergent path. Through social cooperation and early tool use, hominid groups may have been able to jointly hunt even large saurian beasts, helping them claim a dominant role. Without massively connected land masses to freely migrate across, more advanced maritime societies would have probably flourished earlier instead, sailing primitive ocean-going watercraft to voyage between islands and continents. Most remarkably, given an additional 65 million years, these advanced dinosaur-era civilizations may have achieved the domestication of giant reptilian species for labor, transportation, or cavalry units in warfare, a staggering prospect. Complex languages, artistic expression, sophisticated technology, and other hallmarks of modern civilization could conceivably have blossomed to inconceivable heights, developing solely in service to humanity's symbiotic domination of the entire animal kingdom via cunning, tool-assisted rulership over even the largest of beasts. An immensely divergent Dinoverse timeline may have reshaped the course of terrestrial evolution entirely. A high-tech, Mesozoic world. Could early dinosaur civilizations have reached technological capabilities rivaling our current information age? Given an extra 65 million years of development uninterrupted, there's no telling the scientific heights prehistoric humanity may have achieved living symbiotically alongside giant saurian beasts. Advanced robotics, genetically modified hybrid life forms, and artificial intelligence are all quite feasible. Colonies could have spread across oceans via inter-island raft cities or moved to volcanic tropical archipelagos using balloon airships and ornithopters. Computer networks may have evolved, linking whole dinosaur empires via living nervous system cyborgs. Incredibly, it's even possible dinosaur space travel could have allowed exploring other worlds much farther in the past from our timeline, transplanting the dinosaurs' rule across the entire cosmos. The evolutionary crossroads. Of course, such a world presents immense pitfalls and unknown uncertainties. Resource limits, pandemics, climate change, or new asteroid impacts could still unravel the most advanced dinosaur civilizations. Competition from other intelligent species like octopi or corvids may emerge unexpectedly. Furthermore, the dinosaurs themselves were not guaranteed to remain static over such inconceivable timeframes. They could mutate in ways facilitating their demise or replacement. More subtly, divergent evolutionary pressures on mammals deprived of dominance may birth stranger forms defying expectation. Perhaps most remarkably, dinosaur rulership itself may eventually end voluntarily if sophisticated dinoverse cultures achieved post-scarcity transcendence, opting to reshape the planet and relinquish physical forms. Unknowable possibilities abound at each major crossroads along such a profoundly altered course of terrestrial evolution, the realm of speculative possibility. Of course, all these theorized scenarios must remain permanently in the realm of speculative fiction, as reality unfolded along a single unique timeline. Much like conjecture over alternative histories, had the Nazis or Romans prevailed, envisioning a 65 million year divergent path raises more questions than answers. Such fanciful thought experiments serve to remind us of life's fleeting and contingent nature, and how profoundly circumstances outside our vision or control shape the world we inhabit. In some other universe, perhaps humanity lives not alongside humble birds, but astride titans, blessed stewards of a realm that by rights should have belonged to vanished kings. Well, we hope your minds are as blown as a Brontosaurus's backside after that mind-bending journey through a world where dinosaurs rule the earth. But before you go off to start your own Jurassic Park, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe, and share this video with everyone you know.